What's going on, guys? We're the Cash Critic, and welcome back to another brand new PUBG patch update video. And guys, I'm excited to dive deep into this one. We're not going to be going over every single factor in these patch notes, like bug fixes, UI fixes, even the rotations of the map. But I really want to take this time to make it quick, snappy, really focus on the main features coming in this update, good or bad. Give your opinions, let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and link the actual article itself from PUBG in the description down below. That way you guys have all the actual information as well, just in case I didn't go over anything that you guys wanted me to go over in the first place. But what we're going to do is finally just kick things off with this video that's actually on their website. So let's go ahead and play it, get a quick overview, and then we'll take a deeper dive into the actual systems and features that they went ahead and added and also removed. So let's see what we got.
Welcome to Update 27.2, where the wild ride of even more Rondo features await. Gather BR coins to purchase your necessities.
This is
summon
sick.
from the sky, complete in-game missions, and protect your devices in the EMP Zone.
Here we go. Woo! In-game missions, baby.
First, let's start off with the market. Gather BR coins that are scattered throughout the map, and make sure your wallet's bulky enough to embark on a new shopping spree experience. We've got three types of markets, from the pretty nice grade 1 to the holy moly grade 3. Beware though, the best markets are protected by guards who clearly take their job seriously.
Okay, so I just wanted to pause it there quickly. You can tell that I feel like they took a page out of like Fortnite, right? With these markets, especially in game. Fortnite has kind of a similar situation. And now with this being the most top tier market that you can get to, being surrounded by AI, and you're gonna have to kill them and face them off, or just go straight to the market and try to avoid them as best as possible. Just saying. Don't hate on the game. Just saying. Very interesting.
Stumble upon a market and open up a page of categories. Choose from the item shop, the weapons dealer, no questions asked, the garage for your own special edition bulletproof pillar UAZ,
That's
or
pretty
the
dope.
random item option for those who like to live on the edge. Remember, your hard-earned BR coins are your golden ticket to all the goods you'll ever hope for. And if entrepreneurial, you can sell off some of your inventory stuff for more coins.
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
Next
This is
up,
huge.
it's time to take a look at the sky. Nope, not for inspiration, but for the emergency cover flare. Give it a try and watch as cover starts magically dropping from above. Not realistic enough? Trust me, no one's got time to question its origins when you're in the middle of a fight. On top of that, we also have in-game missions that'll add to your burden of having to remain as a lone survivor out of 100. Just kidding, they'll help you, tons. Complete missions that show up at the beginning of the match and
Another page out of other
automatically earn in-game
BRs.
items as rewards. And that's not it, there's more. A new disturbance in the sky brings the EMP Zone, turning electronics into mere decorations. Say farewell to scopes, vehicles, and even those fancy markets. It's back to basics in this tech-free turmoil. And as always, we have plenty more prepared this update. A
That's
new
pretty cool.
survivor pass, a battle ready kit, tweaks to the Blizzard Zone and Sandstorm, and detailed information now available for your PUBG Battlegrounds currency. For the full scoop, make sure to dive into the patch notes. And we'll see you on the Battlegrounds.
All right, well, there you guys have a nice, quick, little snappy overview regarding it itself. Now let's take a deeper dive into it. And like I said, guys, as a reminder, I'm not going to be going over every single thing. I want to make this quick and snappy for you guys. That way you guys know the key aspect and the key features that is happening and some changes across the board, even if it's not Rondo related. And nonetheless, I'll be streaming this on Twitch. So just quick little plug to my Twitch down below on the screen as you can see it there. Feel free to hit that follow. We're on the road to affiliate. And I appreciate all you guys who do hit that follow. So, World Rondo. The new feature is the market. This is huge, right? Rondo's markets are now officially open for business. Gone are the days of merely picking things up from the ground for your needs. Rondo has evolved, offering you a collection of in-game items. That is, if your wallet allows. Shop smart in the world of Rondo, where your fortune can buy more than just items. It can buy choices that will change the fate of the match. Collect BR coins, purchase items at the market, and achieve that win, right? So the BR coins is an in-game currency exclusively used in the markets where you can purchase a wide range of in-game materials. So you can see here, has a cool little level 3 helmet, blue and silver kind of coordination. So BR coins can be collected through various methods. So here's a way you can actually get these. So we have as world spawn items, as rewards for accomplishing in-game challenges, as you saw on the screen. We'll go through that a little bit down the line. By taking down pillar guards as well. So that actual on the move cover system by selling your inventory items at the market as well, which is pretty cool. Coins can be dropped to the ground as well, and also the inventory weight is 0, so that's absolutely massive. So obviously, it's not going to be taking up any inventory space at all, and it's going to be weighted at 0, which is extremely ideal, especially if you're going to be utilizing a lot of this in the market, specifically towards Rondo. Remember, this is only for Rondo. Now we have the markets, the three different kinds you see here: first tier, second tier, third tier. As a reminder, the third tier will have that AI aspect to it, like I said in the video overview, compared to Fortnite, where they're going to be attacking you in order for you to actually go ahead and loot and use it as well. So hold a diverse array of items, weaponry, and even a special vehicle. Transactions are made with the BR coins. So markets come in three distinct types: grade 1, 2, 3. So I just went over that with you guys. All right. So right here, you can kind of see the overview, the actual UI of it, and use the interaction key to open a page of shopping items with each market grade offering its own set of categories. So grade 1, the item shop and garage are item shop and random item. Grade 2 is item shop, weapons dealer, and random item. And grade 3 is item shop, weapons dealer, random item. And the higher the market grade, players are greeted with higher quality items and a broader selection. So each weapon bought from the weapons dealer comes with a suitable amount of ammunition, which is awesome to hear. So you're not buying a separate loot of ammo or just looking for ammo specifically, as well as inventory items eligible to sell will have a BR coin icon in the upper left corner, which is super, super cool to hear. But let me know in the comments down below, guys, what do you guys think about this aspect specifically to Rondo? Is this something that should be implemented in pretty much every single map? What do you guys think? I think this is a good change. However, nonetheless, I am that person to go ahead and just wish for this to all be implemented into every single map and not just exclusively to one map. So we can see here the images. We got the item shops, emergency cover flare, right? 400 coins right here, the in-game coins currency. And it's pretty cool. I do indeed definitely like this, and you can sell whichever ones are possible as well. So markets and garages are marked on the map. Very interesting. Any market items purchased beyond your inventory capacity will drop to the ground. A market can be interacted with multiple times, but each market holds a limited stock. So there are certain conditions like being knocked out, in a vehicle, prone, being carried, etc., under which you cannot interact with markets. So just something to keep in mind as well if you're trying to play strategically. And obviously, these are definitely going to be hotspot areas. So I can almost guarantee you, at least for this very first week as well, that anytime you visit a market, you have to be on high alert because there's most likely going to be an abundance of players trying to utilize it as well. Now, the emergency cover flare, right? This is huge. This is absolutely massive. So the inventory slot is a throwable and the weight is 15. So upon use, red smoke signals the activation emanating from the item, right? When thrown, these sturdy emergency cover airdrops are deployed from the sky, which descend and land in close proximity to the flare's location within a few seconds. So, emergency cover airdrops can destroy bamboos and wooden fences upon impact. So, players are also at risk of being knocked out or killed if one falls on them. So, just keep that in mind. I wonder if that's friendly fire as well. I would not test it if I were you. Emergency cover airdrops are immune to weapon damage but movable by vehicles and explosives. So the impact of emergency cover airdrops is capable of extinguishing flames from Molotovs and smoke from smoke grenades. So when a smoke grenade is already emitting smoke, the extinguished area will be replenished with smoke. So emergency cover flares may not be activated when used in confined spaces. Also available at the item shop and also as a world spawn item. So this is actually going to be detrimental. This is going to be crucial, especially when it comes to the end game when the final circles are in that big wide open field and you can't necessarily get a lot of cover, or if the terrain is not right and you can't use the terrain to your advantage. This is going to be crucial, and I highly suggest a lot of people to just hold on to this until you reach to that top 10, top 5 situation as well. Yeah, you'll lose your position and people won't know where you are. However, at least you'll be able to have some cover in the meantime and take an advantage towards someone that doesn't have it. Now, we also have here a brand new battle ready kit, a market exclusive heal and boost item for purchase at the item shop. So this is not a world spawn. This is something that you can only get at the market. So the weight is 20. When used, it completely replenishes both your health and boost gauge after 8 seconds. Little OP, little OP. I mean, if you're using a first aid, right? That takes quite some time, and just this being 8 seconds long to replenish both is kind of crazy. The battle ready kit cannot be used using the usual shortcuts for a heal slash boost item, so you'll actually have to open up your inventory and go ahead and select it. However, I guess the cutoff here is you can actually only get it at the market and it's not a world spawn. So I guess that's their way of balancing this item specifically. Now, the garage. So certain grade 1 markets come with an associated garage holding the exclusive pillar UAZ vehicle. So once a player purchases the garage option, an alert siren is triggered, signaling the opening of the associated garage. Players can then access the pillar UAZ. Each garage option can be bought only once per grade 1 market. Once purchased, it will be marked to indicate its unavailability. So keep an eye because this is going to be making that siren noise, and that's going to trigger a lot of other players in the area to maybe try to steal it off your hands. So you're going to want to jump into that as quickly as possible. So the Pillar UAZ, here's the vehicle. Health is 2,500. The max speed is approximately 90 kilometers per hour and 100 kilometers per hour using boost. Equipped with this trunk system, the Pillar UAZ offers enhanced protection with its bulletproof windows and sturdy tires. Windows can be penetrated on consoles existing system for all vehicles. Due to bulletproof windows, players cannot fire from inside the vehicle, so something to keep in mind of. And vehicle skins are not applicable to the Pillar UAZ. So it's a pretty sturdy vehicle that you will want to be using and acquire. And obviously, I feel like anyone that has watched me play on Twitch or whatever the case may be, upload my videos, know how I feel about vehicles in endgame. Well, Final Circle to say the least, and I'm not a fan. But this is definitely going to be a vehicle that people are going to try to utilize as much as possible during that final circle, because it's definitely going to be able to, one, be used as cover, and secondly, be used as an actual weapon itself, just trying to run you over too. For pillar guards, formidable protectors of grade 3 market locations, which is the AI, right? Don't think you can quietly pass through the area. Pillar guards are stationed and regularly patrol the vicinity of grade 3 market locations to make sure that excess and high quality merch remains a challenge. So keep that in mind. We have the AI here, and it's specific to only grade 3 market locations. Okay, now the next one, another big Rondo update here is the safe. A safe designed to safeguard valuable items. So the players can use the interaction key to unlock the safe and acquire gold bars. The gold bar inventory weight is 15, and a gold bar can be traded for 1,000 BR coins at the market. Safes are found in buildings across the map. So this is just something to keep in mind of. You're going to be able to find this. It is going to take up weight in your inventory. However, this is something that you can go ahead and exchange to go ahead and utilize in the market itself, which is pretty cool. And it's a world spawn, so nothing crazy on that as well. Now, this is something big though. However, the in-game challenges. Obviously, we have the weekly challenges, the daily challenges, and the actual main menu of PUBG. But having in-game challenges is something huge and something to keep the actual entertainment aside from just trying to get the winner chicken dinner. So you now have the opportunity to engage in an in-game challenge and earn rewards in Rondo, accomplish various objectives each match for a unique gameplay experience. You can see here on the left-hand side that you will have your in-game challenge list. Hopefully you can minimize it and take it away from the UI as an option, but you have it here on the left-hand side. So challenges, there'll be a total of 3 challenges are given on the starting island and can be accomplished from the moment you land. Challenges are displayed on the left side of the world's map. As well, challenges can come in 3 different difficulty levels: easy, normal, and hard. Rewards vary depending on the difficulty. Players with a survival mastery level of 80 or lower will receive 2 additional newbie challenges. And then also challenges that require you to loot specific items can also be accomplished by purchasing the items from the market. So challenges are individual, implying that your progress is not shared with your party. So keep that in mind. This is specific towards you, tailored towards you. And challenge progress is indicated by a progress bar or numbers. You can swap your challenges up to 3 times. Completed challenges cannot be swapped, and then challenges cannot be accomplished in spectator mode. So you actually have to be playing and active and alive in order to get them done. However, if you do return to the match through the recall system, you can resume your challenges. And then also, if a survivor/crafter pass mission and an in-game challenge overlap, you can complete both at the very same time, which is nice to hear. Okay, so now for a big one here, right? We have another world spawn kind of game changer to the playing field is the EMP Zone. So one day a resounding bang echoed, leading to the formation of an overcurrent shield within Rondo. Take a bold step into the vast electromagnetic field that effectively disables most electronic devices within its reach. Welcome to the EMP zones. Okay, so once you enter the EMP zone, the reticles of scopes will be disabled, including those of newly acquired scopes within the EMP zone. All the motor-based vehicles will be shut down. Markets, blue chip transmitters, blue chip towers, and jammer packs will be unavailable. Now, also, most other electronic features will be deactivated. Exceptions will be the C4, stun gun, self AED, and the BZ grenade. An EMP zone warning message along within its activation area on the world map will show up. will not be created after phase 3, so it's only going to be within the first 2 phases. And well, after the first 3 phases, after that you'll be fine. And does not inflict damage to characters, terrain, buildings, etc. So that's super, super huge, which is different from previous zones. So escalators that partially overlap within the EMP zone will also stop functioning. So really anything that you can possibly think of that has to do with electric powering is most likely going to be shut down or turned off, which is pretty cool. And I hopefully will play like a lot of strategic different aspects of the game as well. I know a lot of people feeling different about this, but I think this is actually much more different than any of the other world terrain event spawns that we see on the other maps as well. Now, Dev's comment, the EMP zone is making its debut in Rondo, offering a solitary experience that cuts you off from modern civilization. The Rondo exclusive zone has been designed through analysis of existing zones, considering factors such as activation phases and locations, durations, sizes, impact on gameplay, and effective range. Try to lay off from depending too much on electronics once in a while for a more unique experience. And this is definitely going to bring a unique experience. So let me know in the comments down below how you feel about the EMP zone. Now, this is something I want to go over specifically as well for Rondo. This is huge. This is completely different. It's the spawn changes. The following no longer spawn in Rondo. And a lot of this I just do not agree with, unfortunately. However, we have the Scar L, we have the Deagle, the R45, the DP28, the PP19 Bison. We have the Vector as well leaving. The Mosin again. We have the Quiver, the crossbow. We have the three-wheeled motorcycles and the Aquero. Corresponding to these removals of spawn rates for other valuables such as ARs, SMGs, SRs, LMGs, handguns, magazines, two-wheeled motorcycles, and boats have increased because of this. So I think this is absolutely bonkers. First of all, removing the PP19 Bison and also removing the Vector. That's crazy. Now, they're saying they're going to also increase the world spawn of SMG specifically, and you guys know where I'm going with this, the JS9. The JS9, you can pretty much find at every corner, wherever you go in Rondo, and if that means they're increasing the world spawn of that, that just means a lot more people are going to be using the JS9. So I actually wanted to shout out real quick Wacky Jack, right, that plays PUBG, as well as my boy Ash, because you can see here on my screen from their tweet that they actually tweeted recently, right? The JS9 is overrated. This is from Wacky Jack. It is basically an MP9 with slightly better recoil and overly slightly worse time to kill. So the problem with the JS9 is the spawn rate. It's everywhere, so everyone gets one and everyone gets killed by it. So match the spawn rate with the MP9, and I think we're good. So I actually completely agree with this. Now, my boy Ash underneath, as you can see, finally somebody is saying it. I'm fed up with everyone complaining about it. It's like if something doesn't have the recoil of a barrel, it's overpowered, which is completely something I agree with entirely. And obviously, this is my own opinion. A lot of people are going to disagree with that statement as well, which is true though. Just make the JS9 much more less of a world spawn than it is already, and you won't be seeing a lot of people utilizing it just as much. And the JS9, realistically, it is overrated, right? The recoil is great, but it isn't as fast as a kill gun as other weapons either. But obviously, there's a lot of variables to consider. And I just think that's something that they should have done from the start. Hopefully, the next patch they go ahead and do that and just minimize the spawn rate of the JS9 because I don't necessarily think it's overpowered. However, it does just spawn a ridiculous amount, which is why you see the kill feed of mostly JS9 when you are actually playing Rondo, unfortunately. But guys, that's my own opinion. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts on that because that could start an uproar, and I know that for a fact. Alrighty, and then just the final topics I want to cover with you guys is the blizzard zone and the sandstorm because this is huge. So the blizzard zone frequency of occurrence has been reduced, the duration has been reduced by 20% as well, and the impact is now limited to phase 4, whereas it used to extend up to phase 6, which is crazy. And then also the sandstorm, the general size has been reduced as well, and the sound has been slightly reduced. So something in common for both of them, Blizzard Sword and Sandstorm, is that they no longer inflict damage, which is huge, right? And I think this is going to play a lot into the strategy of players playing. Now that it's no more damage, but we're still going to be able to take advantage of the actual, Sandstorm and Blizzard Zone and how we're going to utilize that to our advantage to, strategically take down enemies or use it to our capability to maneuver around the map as well. So the dev's comment is that the Blizzard Zone and Sandstorm were added to the game to diversify PUBG gameplay. However, as noted in PUBG Care Package Episode 2, players experience frustration due to these uncontrollable environmental elements, particularly in the late phases. As we prioritize providing an enjoyable gameplay experience, we decided to make adjustments to the Blizzard Zone and Sandstorm based on your feedback. With these changes, we hope that players will be able to effectively leverage these environmental elements on the battlegrounds, which I think all around with this specifically, these two Blizzard Zone and Sandstorms, is a huge win all around. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. But that's all I'm going to go over with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this patch. I wouldn't say it's necessarily great, but I wouldn't say it's awful either. I think it's right in the medium. And obviously, there's going to be a lot more tweaking after this once they hear a lot of player feedback, which for some reason they don't seem to necessarily listen all the time. But there you guys have it. As always, be sure to check out my Twitch. I'll be streaming PUBG to go ahead and try out the brand new patch and many other games as well. But there you guys have it. Thank you so much for tuning. You guys can tune into more videos right now. Peace.